Good morning and welcome to a very sunny Perkins Garages situated here in Costa del Rey. Thanks for tuning in to another walk around video. Those of you who haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and if you did have any comments or questions, please pop them in the comments section below. This here is a Black Pearl MGHS exclusive PHEV. What's a PHEV, I hear you ask? It's a plug-in hybrid electrical vehicle. So we have all the benefits of a regular petrol vehicle, so in this instance a 1.5 litre turbo engine, and we have all the benefits of an electrical vehicle. In this instance a 16.6 kilowatt battery giving you 32 miles of fully electrical driving. Those two systems can be used in tandem as a hybrid system to give you some incredible MPG of up to 155 miles per gallon. The vehicle is registered on a 72 registration, and with MG's 7 years of manufacturer warranty, we're going to take that with us into 2029. The vehicle itself is very low mileage. It's only done 3,100 miles. I'll get the exact number once we're on the dashboard in a minute, but very low mileage. And can I just start by apologising for any background noise you might hear. It's awfully noisy at the back here today, and I've told everyone to be quiet as much as I can, but they're just not listening. So we have the remote central lock-in. We're going to wake up the vehicle and we can see the daytime running lights at the top of the lamp there, a bit that appear to be flashing in your video now because the frequency in which my camera records at. Let me assure you, in real life they're looking amazing. They're not strobe lights, I promise. So that's ultimate visibility in daytime conditions. And when it does get dark, it does that every night, we have the SIAC light technology LED headlights in there as well. If I flick the indicators, you can additionally see the sequential indicator pattern as well. So they dart across the lamp. Just below that, we have front fog lights. Inside the grille, we've got the MG badge with your first camera. There is 4 cameras on this vehicle and they make up the 360 camera bit of specs. I'll show you that on the screen in a minute. It looks amazing. Just below the number plate there is a front facing radar that's responsible for some of the MG pilot system, in this instance such as pre-collision assist. Coming round the bumper now, we get to the offside front wheel, and this is a 18-inch machine cut alloy wheel with silver painted brake calipers just behind. Fitted with Michelin tyres as standard, and only doing 3,000 miles of work. They've got plenty of trouble-free motoring on those yet. Arriving at the driver's door, we have more specification. That is another camera, and that is in the wing mirror. So we have 4 cameras, so we have one either wing mirror, one at the front and one at the back. On the driver's door, we also have keyless entry, so you can lock the vehicle using the key, put it in your pocket, and you can click on this button. If I just zoom out a bit, I'll show you the indicators flashing, and we can lock and unlock the vehicle using that. That twins up beautifully with the keyless start-stop button inside the car as well. Again, I'll show you that in just a minute. Before we go any further, we have a panoramic glass opening roof, perfect for this kind of weather conditions. You can get an abundance of light and fresh air into the cabin. Back down to earth now, we can see rear privacy glass, and that stretches all the way around the rear. I guess you would have known that because it's rear privacy glass. Anywho, now at the offside rear of the vehicle, we're going to give you a little condition of the body. So we're going to start nice and high, and we're going to shimmy the camera all the way down, hopefully giving you some seductive angles to give you a good idea of just how lovely this HS is. So moving down now to the offside bumper, and we can spin that round to the offside rear wheel. The vehicle is charged at the left hand side, so I'm going to have to unlock it quickly because I've just locked it on the keyless. Give us a second, there we are. So this is where the vehicle is charged from, and this is what's called a Type 2 connection port. So you get a charger supplied with the vehicle. So what you get supplied is a 3-pin plug charger. So it'll go into any UK domestic socket, and that will charge the vehicle 0% to 100% in about 7 hours. So comfortably overnight, ready for your daily commute. If you're in a bit more of a hurry and you have a pod installed, that will take you up to 7 kilowatt an hour charging. 7 kilowatt an hour, 16 kilowatt battery, and that is going to mean it's about 5 hours or so, maybe just a bit less. So unlock that and that pops in lovely. So we've done the body, now we're going to go around the back. So again, we have some lovely LED lights on the rear here, and they form this sequential part as well. So at the back we have some nice badging there for HS PHEV. We'll have underneath the MG badge a high definition reversing camera. I just want to step back quickly so I can show you the sequential indicators once more, because I think they are lovely. So we're going to give the near side of the vehicle the exact same treatment. So we're going to begin nice and high up like so. See how low that panoramic glass roof sits as well, very aerodynamic. So we're going to start nice and high and we're going to work our way down the body. Unfortunately we don't have as much sunshine this side, you can still get the gist. So we're going to spin that round to the near side rear. It's worth noting as well, every wheel in there, that is a TPMS sensor, so you get live tyre pressures on the digital driver display whenever you want them, so you can always check your tyre pressures, and obviously it will come up with an alert if you do have a low tyre pressure. Moving our way now to the near side front of the vehicle, we'll show you the last remaining wheel, give you a good look at that. Obviously you can pause the vehicle if you ever needed. The last camera in there as well. Click the boot button, stand clear. We have a power opening tailgate, so when we have it open we can then shut it on the button on the left hand side of the boot seal. Coming down though, we do have a very generously volumed boot. I reckon 2 large dogs in there, not a problem. But this nice tray, the valeters are made look like Upton Park in yesteryear, so well done to the valeters, it's lovely. Under there, that is the charger I was talking about. It's a 3-pin plug charger, straight into any domestic socket, and that'll take about 7 hours to fully charge a vehicle. So if you're daily commute, you know, it's less than 16 miles each way, fantastic. Got a very cheap commute to and from work. So that then just clips back in like so. A retractable tornado cover, so you can pull that up and cover all your possessions. And you see, that just slides back into its home again. So that's the boot, that's the power tailgate. Let's have a look inside the vehicle. Oh, need the key again. Oh. Now unlocking the vehicle. Now, the HS exclusive boasts some incredibly beautiful interior. I'm a big fan. We have soft touch leather all the way around, some beautiful red stitching, electric windows on all 4 corners as to be expected, but the interior is just a real classy, soft finish. It feels like it's just been made very well. And look at the definition in these rear seats. It's like it's a synthetic leather, but you've got a little sway section in the middle there. Again, some beautiful red stitching, but very padded, very comfortable, very durable, ready for all of life's adventures. The rear there, we have 2 ISO fixing points, so the left hand rear and the right hand rear. You can clip the kiddie seats in, not a problem whatsoever. These seats are also reclining, so if I put it in its upright position, that's its maximum upright. You can pull the handle and they can recline like so. In the rear there, we can also take advantage of the 2 USB ports just down there and the rear air conditioning vents. This is a lovely point to just go to the sky and just show you just how much light that panoramic glass roof is letting into the cabin. Beautiful. So that's the rear of the HS exclusive. Oh, I didn't even show you one of my favourite bits, the centre console. This is beautiful, real soft touch, soft opening, a little place there to keep your sweeties as well, keep your drinks. I love that. I just think it's a fantastic design. It oozes class. Anyway, that's the rear. Let's have a look inside the front. So inside the front, let's begin on the door card. Interior locking is found just next to the door handle. 4 electric windows and mirror controls are just found there also. Panning it round now, we can have a look at the driver's or front seats of the vehicle and just look at those. They are a thing of beauty. So these are heated seats and electrically controlled. So if I just count, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-way adjustable electric seat with lumbar support just there as well. And as you can see, these seats are in immaculate condition, no creases or anything, good as new, but it's very comfortable seating. I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle. You're going to hear a bit of distortion on the microphone, so just bear with me a second please. So now inside the vehicle, well, you can hear me okay. So we have the key to start button like I mentioned earlier. So foot on the brake, tap that button, and that will power everything up. I'm just going to turn the air conditioning off. Just bear with me a second. There we are. So obviously it's summer, it's very warm outside, so I had the aircon going for the photographs. Okay, so let's just get through that message. So this is the digital driver display on the MG HS plug-in hybrid. So it's a bit different to what you're used to, I'm sure, so let me give you a little tour. Starting at the left hand side at the bottom there, we have an arrow pointing to the left, so that is where the petrol is refueled from. We have 124 miles of petrol driving remaining. Left hand side, we have the conventional speedo wrapping around the edge of the dial. In the middle, you have the digital readout. The green ready sign is indicating the high voltage battery is connected and all ready to go. If we just skip across to the right hand side quickly, we now have done away with the RPM gauge, because we're not just counting the revolutions of the engine, we're actually counting or displaying the power percentage that's in combined the motor and the engine. Just below that, we also have the electrical range. So you can see we have 86% power, and that's delivering us 27 miles of electrical driving. In the middle section, we have all of the essential information. So you can see that fuel plus electricity equals 151 miles. Ambient air temperature, gear selector indicator, we have the time, and we have the exact mileage, which is 3,139. I was only 39 miles out. In the middle is where you'll find all your driver display and information, such as your traffic sign recognition at the top left. When you engage the adaptive cruise control system, that is where it is displayed on there. From there you can see the white bars, which is suggesting the distance to the vehicle in front, and we've also got the cruise set. So it's easy to set your speed and set your distance on the little lever just down to the left hand side of your knee, on the left hand side of the steering wheel. So it's a very ergonomic place to have it, just to adjust your speed, adjust your distance nice and easy. And once you know how it all works, it's a fantastic system to be nice and efficient on fuel and electricity. So that's a quick tour about the display there. We have volume controls, phone connectivity on that side. The arrows I was controlling the screen with are just there. And obviously there's tons more you can do on the screen as well. Let me just display that. Go into the car, we have a nice hybrid screen. Trip computers there, different trip computers. We have live tyre pressures, battery voltage, and back to the hybrid information. So yeah, there's lots of goodies to be had in there. Marvellous. So that's the screen done, and that's the buttons and the steering wheel. Let's talk about the infotainment screen. So at the moment we're on the heating, ventilation and air conditioning. So as you can see, both front seats are heated. We have dual zone air conditioning, so both sides of the cabin can be set to individual temperatures. We have all the flows of vents in the middle, along with air conditioning and recirculation found there. At the bottom we have different fan speeds. So if I just pop that on 1, just to give us a little bit of cold air in here, as it's rather stuffy. We have navigation found on the green tile in the middle. So we've got it's a really good navigation system actually. I've used the MG Nav quite often and it's never let me down. So it loads up, it asks you to accept a license at the bottom of the screen to make sure you're not doing anything unlawful whilst you're driving around. So you click accept, like so, and that comes up with the destination. So I was just playing around with it whilst I was doing my photographs a minute ago. So I just set a destination just down the road, and that's what we're looking at. So that's the navigation. We have a quick key at the bottom to return you back there. I mentioned earlier 360 camera, so it comes up with a nice 3D view of the vehicle like so. Then you get the bird's eye view on the left hand side, the front facing camera as you can see there, so you can see the two blue vehicles in front of us. On the right hand side you have the display there. You click on the tyre, and that's going to display so you can see the near side and the offside front wheels. So if you're parking to a curb, that's a fantastic little design. You can also go to the front camera in a wide view. Oh, clicked it twice. You can go back to the rear camera, obviously wide view as well. When you put the vehicle into reverse, you'll get the reversing camera come up as standard. So that's a bit about the screen. Fully supportive of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. In the interest of time, let me just quickly get through these. We've got quick toggle buttons down here, so you can do the volume, home button, car settings, heating, ventilation, and quick clear rear and front screen. 2 USBs down there, 12-volt socket, the gear selector, or gear knob if you like, Beautifully designed, very, very classy indeed. Button for the power tailgate, button for the 360 cameras. EV, the most important button on the vehicle, because when you click that, it turns it into electric vehicle. So state of charge, EV mode. So that will be running us on fully electric. Now, when you click the button again, you can also go to auto charge mode or back into state of charge. So you can dictate which mode you are driving in at what time. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. Any other information you may need, please do give Perkins a call. And the number you need for that is 01376 550 899. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye for now.